Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to present the topic that we have chosen for our case study. Before we start, I would like to thank to our lecturer for giving us this opportunity to make this video for our presentation. Before we start, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Siti Nuri 1185. My matrix number is 01 DKA 19F1184.
My name is Nur Fatini Amni binti Muhammad Baharudin. My matrix number is 01 DKA 19F1164.
My name is Nabila Fatia binti Zaharin. My matric number is 01 DKA 19 F1169.
My name is Cik Nur Aini binti Ismail. My matric number is 01 DKA 19 F1180.
My name is Nur Syamini Zuaimi. My matric number is 01 DKA 19 F1183.
Hi, my name is Tengku Ali Izzati binti Tengku Azam. My matric number is 01 DKA 19 F1185.
I will start our presentation with task 2, identify the problem of maintenance and building service component. We might use an escalator every day to get to and from work. You use an escalator automatically, but what will we do if the escalator not working properly? What if we're trying to get off or on the escalator and it suddenly stops? What if the speed up with no warning? What if the direction of traffic suddenly change? This situation, while not very common, do happen. If you were involved in one of these situations, you may have been injured. These are few problems of escalator maintenance that might be happen. First, unexpected speed. Second, won't shift. Third, contamination. Fourth, don't have safety signage, and escalator direction is not displayed clearly and prominently. Lastly is problem on handrail. Firstly, unexpected speed. If the escalator suddenly changes direction or speed, it is likely the result of an escalator malfunction. This malfunction might be the result of several different issues. First, it might be defective part. The problem may be that a part has worn out and become broken over time. Then, improper maintenance. A maintenance team may have installed parts incorrectly. For example, in the case of defective parts, the company that made the escalator parts may be at fault if a part broke and was not fixed. This means that the escalator was not properly maintained. In this case, the owner of escalator is likely fault. Finally, if the accident was caused by maintenance issue, the maintenance team will likely be held responsible. Next, wound shift. The wound shift places extra wear on ropes, which in turn increase the level of wear on shift. This creates a cycle of destruction for both key components. For the solution, first, shift can be regrooved or replaced to prevent premature. Second, check the groove profile to verify the fit between the rope and the shift. Then, contamination. Contamination caused by improper or lubrication or wound seals. For the solution, conduct an oil analysis to check the oil for various properties. A high presence of bronze in the gear case oil can indicate premature wear on the crown gear. Next, the escalator don't have safety signage and escalator direction is not displayed clearly and prominently. The edge of each step did not mark with yellow lines. Lastly, problem on handrail. First, handrail is lagging during escalator works. Next, the lids of the handrail is cracked. Lastly, escalator handrail surface appears small bubble. For the solution, do a proper inspection and replacement work of the handrail.
Okay, now I'll be explaining task 3, discover how latest technology can assist in solving the problem. There is one type of latest technology that have been discovered and assists nowadays to solve the problems in our chosen building service system escalator, which is travelator. Some accidents occurs because of the usage of escalator. For example, people trip over from the moving stairs, the shopping cart fall over because of an uneven surface, and others. Okay, there is three functions of travel letter. The first one is it moves people from one floor to another. Because of travel letter has an even surface, it will ensure user safety, so no more trip over the moving stairs. The second one is having a unique shopping cart that has a brake for the regulation of the wheel, magnet for this travelator to ensure that the cart stays in place when on a smooth plane, so that the shopping cart won't fall over because of uneven surface anymore. And the last one is in airports, they use travelator to move the luggage easily, as it be moved through the long distance between the terminal, transport and parking setting and the concourse. Travelators are installed in places like theme parks, exhibits, museums, and even zoos to transport spectators and visitors safely to go through a particular venue in a particular sequence. Also, they are installed in places like ski area to carry people uphill distance or to run or provide support to get chair lifts or even restaurant.
Next, I will talk about identify the needs of maintenance supervisor that fit the model, survey, and literature review. From our research, we get studies show lift, escalator accident due to poor maintenance, wrongful use, and vandalism. Also, from our research, we get accidents involving lift and escalator are the result of substandard maintenance, wrongful use, vandalism, and the failure to appreciate that this structure can present a high risk of injury if wrongly used. Deputy Human Resources Minister Datuk Mahfuz Omar, this was revealed in investigation of 52 incidents involving lift and 33 involving escalator that were reported to the Occupational Safety and Health Department from 2012 to last month. For your information, from our research, we get Datuk Mahfuz Omar also said that 6 of their incidents had resulted in death, 6 in permanent physical disability, and 58 in sustained injuries without permanent disability. Speaking at the launch of the National Lift and Escalator Safety Campaign 2018 in Kepong, Datuk Mahfuz Omar also said this case highlighted the need for the ministry to enforce law and regulation that government need to upkeep of lift and escalator.
Okay, so next I want to explain about the task 5. The task 5 is the define the best technology to assist with the maintenance reference. For this best technology, we choose sensor. Sensor is a device, modular, mention or subsystem whose purpose is to detect event or change its environment and send the information to other electronic. There are many functions of the sensor. The first function is to detect the direction and movement of a smart device. The next is sensor can recognize more precise motion because spinning motion are put on the existing acceleration sensor. The next is sensor if is an electronic compass detecting an azimuth using the Earth magnetic field. The next is sensor can detect ambient light and weather. And the last is sensor can identify the location of smart device.
Application of IR 4.0 on escalator. We recommend to apply IR 4.0, which is a sensor on the escalator. Why did we choose sensor? First, to prevent children from playing on the escalator. For example, some people like to play on the escalator, playing handrail and running in the opposite direction of the escalator. At the same time, the sensor will sound and a red light will come on. After the sensor detect the opposite movement based on the direction of the escalator. The second example is an alarm also sounds when people stand above the yellow line and try to clean their shoes using a brush escalator. Second, to detect accident and occur on escalator. As we know, when an accident happens on an escalator, we have to touch the red button to stop the escalator. But when we use the sensor to detect an accident, we don't have to run away touching the red button to stop the escalator, because the escalator will stop automatically when an accident happens on the escalator while using the sensor.
Today I want to present about task 7, and we use is SketchUp. SketchUp is a 3D modeling computer program for a wide range of drawing applications such as interior design, civil, mechanical engineering, and video game design. And next, we are using SketchUp to sketch our project design, which is escalator with sensor, and SketchUp allow you to render surface in array of style. And the last is SketchUp, also one of the easier IoT tool, and compare with other tools such as AutoCAD. And this tool will help to save time, and the use of SketchUp can be clearly seen and early understood with a display design. Thank you.
This is data collection for the questionnaire using Google Form. A total of 52 people who fill and answer the question on the Google Form. The majority of people prefer to use escalator. In addition, there are many suggestions to reduce escalator accidents. One of which is to always maintain the escalator and design the travelator.
For the task 9, as you can see, this is our final model, and we put the photoelectric sensor in escalator, and you can see at this photo. The photoelectric sensor is used to detect the position of passenger and to increase that when someone is on the escalator. When a passenger enters the sensing area, the sensor detects the passenger, output a signal, and the escalator starts to run. When there is no passenger, it switches to the energy steering stage, thus reducing the energy computation of no load and achieve the goal of energy conservation.
That's all from us. Thank you for lending us your time. Bye bye.